Dropping down, let's go. Said we need not go, so I need not say. Lay the smack down on your goof ass, you don't bring my payment. Said you looking for foundation, yeah? Can't be the case, bitch, you don't know your placement. Unless it's Zodiacs, no need to go to that. I throw you facts, think abstract, you just whack, you too old for that. Take accountability, it's some things you need to tweak. New lesson learning now, I got a topic every week.
Give a fuck about what your pop said. Yeah, bitch, shut your mouth. No, you roll like the Rock said. Don't give a fuck about what your pop said. Yeah, just shut your mouth. No, you roll like the Rock said. Don't give a fuck about what your pop said. Yeah, just shut your mouth. No, you roll like the Rock said. Don't give a fuck about what your pop said. Yeah, just shut your mouth. No, you roll like the Rock said.
That's how you fucking make an interest, nigga. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, bro. I don't give a fuck if you like that shit or not, bro. That shit is cold, bro. I'm telling myself that, bro. I made it. I listened to it, nigga. I'm putting it out there. Fuck you mean, nigga. Don't you ever forget, bro, that I make music too. I'm a musician too. Don't y'all ever forget that shit, boy. Cold as hell on them keys. Cold as hell with them lyrics too, boy. Don't fuck with me. Can't fuck with me. But anyway, I've been gone for a couple of weeks, man. I know y'all like, where the fuck y'all post at, folks? I've been busy, you feel me? Me getting the paper together, been transitioning to other jobs and shit. So, nigga got a work from home gig. So now they gonna be set up at the crib, getting this cheddar. Thank God. Thank God. And if you ain't on top of that right now, please, find an avenue that's comfortable for you. And try to find a work from home gig. If you living here in the city of Milwaukee, fam, it is too much crazy shit going on out here. Too much crazy shit. Ain't no fucking way. This is what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's so motherfucking easy to get money if you really just put your motherfucking energy and your prayers into that. Like, folks, I really don't want to be doing X, Y, and Z. Let me go ahead and try this. I'm telling you, go for that shit. Get out of your comfort zone and go do it. And that's my whole topic today. That's my whole point today, fam, that I want to bring up. Getting out of your fucking comfort zone. Now, check this out. The job that I got at the bank basically sent us a laptop, monitor, XYZ to set up. So this laptop actually got a camera on top of this motherfucker. So during the whole course of training, we gonna have to be up in that bitch on camera looking at each other. Now, I say that to say this. Regardless if it's not person to person, if you're sitting in front of a camera and you actually see somebody staring back at you, they may not specifically be looking at you, but you can see their face on the screen, you can see their reactions, blah, 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 XYZ. You might feel some type of way. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that's how I started off. But I came in the door with confidence swinging. I'm like, you know what, folks? It's time for me to get out of my fucking comfort zone. Ain't no point in just sitting back, not contributing, not speaking on what you need to speak on, not doing what the fuck you need to do to grow, ultimately. You feel me? So I get this gig, right? You know, a lot of people up in the room, in the chat room, but before I get to that, let me just mention this. It was a question prompted by one of the instructors. She had asked us, what would you find to be the most difficult for you? She had asked everybody in the room this, right? So I decided to write in the chat. I said, getting out of your comfort zone. Everybody was like, oh, okay, yeah. Everybody else was typing different things. That was kind of, you know what I'm saying, just mediocre. I ain't gonna say mediocre, but kind of like, you know, pretentious answers. And here I come with this, get out your comfort zone. Now, me speaking on this brings into a whole new world of what is actually being seen and what I've been made witness to based off of this experience, working from the crib, sitting in front of these people, doing this job, doing little group activities and whatnot, and actually having to communicate and look at the people and shit. So it's like, I'm thinking, me personally, because bro, if y'all remember me from when I was younger, fam, I was not the talkative type. I was probably like goofy, you know what I'm saying, jumping and running around or doing some shit like that, or doing some silly shit, but I really didn't talk that much. That's the thing. Now here we are sitting in class pretty much the whole first week. The instructor is talking, she got good energy, she's smiling, positive or whatnot. She asking the whole group a question. Now I find this funny that there's a bunch of people in the room on camera can access their mic by just a click of a button to answer these questions or agree or whatever. Instead of these people just unmuting their mic and speaking and just saying they answer, they'd rather sit back, look at the screen, like not say nothing, and then look down and start typing in the chat. I'm like, it definitely screams insecurity. Now I thought I had some insecurities about myself. Not that everyone doesn't, my bad. But the level of insecurity that a lot of those classmates have is like, it's immense, and that just opens up an eye for me to just see how bad it is out here with the social interactions. It's not just you out here thinking it. It's not just you out here feeling it. And that's what I broke down to a couple of them girls in the group. I told them, I'm like, I can understand, you know, you might be uncomfortable and you sitting in everybody's face every day. Here's what you can do to alleviate that. You can move your group chat screen over to the other screens. We got 2 screens, right? So by default, everything pops up on the laptop screen, which is what's got the camera on. So we got a whole nother monitor over to the other side of us. Everybody that's feeling uncomfortable could easily just move their monitor over there so they ain't got to worry about everybody staring at them, and just have whatever over here. This is just the camera just to view them or whatnot. And then they can just look over here and see all of the other stuff. But it's just so intense on the insecurity, how everybody just sit there when the instructor is asking a question. And most of them don't say shit. They'll just be looking at the camera, like I said before, type it in the chat. Don't really say anything. It's just like, it was weird because it was only me and maybe 2 other women that had got off the mic and was making a rapport with the instructor, going back and forth with her, you know, just to be hospitable. You know what I'm saying? Like, folks, you got to look at it like this too. If you working a job from the crib, bro, where they paying you X amount of dollars, not only that, but you work for a bank, everybody on there telling their stories about what they done recently did, or what they did before the job with this bank. And it's like, are y'all aware of the opportunity that you have before you? And then another thing I wanted to add too is this policy that they want you to keep your cameras on and everything while we're in class. So, I mean, you can leave, you gotta use the bathroom, just type BRB in the chat, or just hop on mic, say, hey, yo, I'll be right back, and just get off for a second. But the thing is, bro, it's like a lot of people try to, like, circumvent their way around getting on camera. One thing I noticed about, like, day 2 or 3, that the people that was the most insecure, they would find ways to hop off and not contribute, saying, oh, I'm having computer issues, I'm having internet issues. Some of them actually did, though. And they was, you know what I'm saying, they was pretty cool. They was pretty talkative and shit. But some of them motherfuckers was just up in there just trying to make excuse after excuse, and not to cut their camera on, not to talk, and they'll just get to type it in the chat and shit. And I'm just like, look, I don't know if you just sitting here trying to bullshit or not, bro, but I can read, nigga, and I can interpret and fucking decipher what's going on with your body language. Not just your motherfucking, not just the book I can read, motherfucker. I can read the human language too, the body language. You feel me? So it's a bunch of people up in there that's just hopping off camera, middle of the motherfucking class, doing whatever they doing. I don't know. God knows what. But ultimately, when they do hop back on camera, you can hear the tremble in their voice. They're a little scared and shit. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I wasn't in the same boat. But one thing I did do was cut the camera off, or type in the chat when the instructor was asking us questions. I just hopped on the mic. I'm like, okay, well, I was pretty much talking about getting out of your comfort zone. I'm saying this for a reason, and this is my whole thing going into this job, this new job. I'm like, you know what, folks? I'm tired of doing this delivery shit. Let me go ahead and try to find something to work from the crib. If all I gotta do is talk to these customers, let's do it. Cool. Plot twist, you got 3 months of online courses and you're gonna have to have your camera on in front of everybody pretty much the whole duration, you know, unless you run into like technical issues or whatnot. I mean, that's not really anything hard to adapt to when you really try and put in some type of fucking effort to like better your situation and better your life. Look at it like this: where you once was, you wasn't getting paid as much. You didn't have the convenience of just waking up and literally just going to the fucking desk and just logging in and boom, I'm at work. Prime fucking example, nigga. It's a whole motherfucking snowstorm out there right now, me recording this video, nigga. I was fucking elated, nigga. Nigga, I ain't gotta drive in to work, nigga. I can just log in from the crib. Fuck you mean, bro? That's my type of speed. Get this motherfucking paper out the motherfucking house. I got the technology set up. Let me go ahead and take advantage of this shit and let it make money for me eventually. Because the whole interview process for this job, we had to get online and do a Skype interview. Had to do that shit over the webcam. This is a whole play. Like, folks, I got this camera because I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start doing some YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead and start making my videos, folks. Sure enough, I said, let me look for my work from home job. Ended up finding, we gotta do an interview over the motherfucking Skype. Let's do it. Nothing, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Easy, nigga. So I did the shit. Got the job. Got a call back the next fucking day. They said, alright, bro, you hired on. You know what I'm saying? This is when your course start. Bet. But getting into this motherfucker was not that easy, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. It took a lot of motherfucking patience and a lot of paperwork in order to even get brought in the fucking door after the interview. Nigga, you gotta go get fingerprinted and shit. I'm like, bro, are we fucking... Nigga, I'm finna get locked up. The fuck is this? Is this a bus, nigga? Like, what the fuck? You got me coming to this place to fucking take fingerprints and shit, like, bro. But it's understandable, though, because when you work for a bank, they gotta make sure that your shit legit. They make sure that everything that you got up there is monitored and shit and recorded somehow, obviously. You know, but I mean, I'm not even tripping on that, because what I spit and what I put out there is what be on my mind mainly. All these fucking YouTube videos that I'm putting out and shit, these are my thoughts, bro, and the world is gonna see this. You feel me? So I'm not worried about, oh, who's listening in or what. I'll be up in the motherfucking chat at work talking to the other girls, other female, other women, my bad, other women about, you know, just different shit, not just be me like I am right now. I just be up in there shooting the shit, talking my shit, cussing and everything. Not too much so, obviously, but I get my shit off. You know what I'm saying? I really be me. I try to be up in there relaxed, respectful to everybody, because there's a lot of women in that class. It's probably about like maybe 4 dudes, me included. It's me, this one white dude, 2 other black dudes. Nah, one of the brothers actually cool as a motherfucker. He was an ex-IT, you know what I'm saying? He was a IT specialist, you know, into the computers and shit already. Little nerdy dude and shit, but he cool, got a good heart and shit. And this other dude, this other black dude, he he a young cat, but it's just like, I could tell his insecurities be screaming like loud, bro, when he be in the room, bro. I get to actually monitoring and looking at the damn screen. I see this motherfucker over there doing the exact same thing I'm doing. I'm like, bro, okay, we not even do that shit. Maybe the motherfucker looking at me as a role model or something. Who knows, nigga? But it was just weird, bro, because like the first few days we was up in that bitch, we was playing this one game called Kahoot. I don't know if y'all ever heard of it, but it's basically like a multiple choice, like a trivial game, where you just ask a bunch of random stuff, whether it be pertaining to the job itself or a certain holiday or something like that. It all depends. It's just a trivial game, like A, B, C, D, multiple choice questions and shit. So we playing this game, right? And I end up ranking 3rd on our first game. Out of the whole group, it's like 12 of us. And the instructor asked us, like, okay, are you, how do you guys like the game? And I was like, I like it. I actually like it. And I legitimately liked it. This clown ass nigga that was, need not mind you, sitting off a camera all day, didn't say a fucking word, was typing in the chat all fucking day, just decided to get on the mic and say, oh, you just saying that because you ranked third. I'm like, I didn't even acknowledge it. I was just laughing. I was like, yeah, okay, this nigga gonna be a problem. I already got a hater. Already, bro. But he a young nigga though. You know what I'm saying? He gonna learn real quick. Life gonna whoop his ass before I can. I don't know if this nigga in Milwaukee or not. He might be. And if you see this video, nigga, look, I will knock your ass out, bro. You know damn well you don't want no smoke. Stop playing with me, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Goof ass. But anyway, to these females, these ladies. Now, the majority of them, fucking weirdos. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. A lot of them hoes are weird as fuck. Like, the instructor had got to talking about cats and shit and pets and shit. These hoes got cats walking across their keyboard and just petting them. Oh yeah, this is my cat Susan, blah blah blah. I'm like, I already know what the fuck time it is with your weird ass. But you know, I'm sitting there straight faces. You know what I'm saying? Just being hospitable and shit, not judging too much. Okay, I like animals too. I ain't got nothing in my house though. I fucking love edibles, dude, but I ain't got nothing in my crib. But to each his own. I will never eat none of your spaghetti, bitch. None of your pot roast, none of your potluck shit. Fuck you talking about, little dirty ass. But there was a couple of them up in there too that I actually like okay, these girls, like, they actually kind of interested. This one girl, her name Ty. But she kind of shy though. That's the crazy part, bro. Like, when she came in the room, she was looking all mean and shit. I'm like, ooh, who's this bitch? Looking all angry and shit, bro. Then she opened her mouth, bro, started speaking. I'm like, ooh, okay. She got a real nice soft voice and shit. Sound like a real customer service person. I'm like, yo, she nice. And then we ended up breaking off to a little group chat. She was in there, and this other girl named Nicole, she cool as motherfucking white girl, you know what I'm saying? We hit it off perfect, bro. Like, that chemistry, that sync, it was just almost immediate, bro. Like, damn, folks, I like y'all for real, folks. I ain't even gonna hold you, but other than that, bro, like, all the other females up in there, bro. Oh, it's one other one too. Her name is Felicia, I believe. She looked like she from the islands and shit. She pretty cool. Outside of that though, it's maybe about like 2 other females that I never really like interacted with like that. But outside of that, the remaining like 6 other women, or 5 other women, however, whatever the count is now, they weirdos, bro. Like, motherfuckers, I had a camera on with the blur on. I had a camera aimed down at their body where you can't even see their fucking face and shit like that or something. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? Or a motherfucker will be sitting way back in the corner and shit. You only see the top of their motherfucking head like this and shit. Only see their eyes. I'll be like, bro, y'all some motherfucking, y'all need to get off that. But then it's like, too, it's like, you know, everybody learn at their own pace. Everybody go at their own pace. So it's me understanding this shit too. Like, I understand. This is the whole point of this video. I actually understand what you doing, what you going through right now. You a little nervous. That's the insecurity speaking. But it ain't for me to bash you about it, bro. We all deal with them. It was actually a beautiful moment for me to actually witness and see. Because I'm just like, bro, okay, so I'm just not the only one that be feeling that little social anxiety and shit from time to time, and little tremble in the voice because you're a little nervous to talk and shit. But just ultimately, this is the video that I wanted to point out, like, it's okay, folks. Like, we all got some form of anxiety, social anxiety, because it's only right, it's only normal based off of the shit that's been happening over these past few years. And on top of that, whatever you going through personally that the other person may not have no clue of, folks, we don't know. So that makes it more easier to just be relaxed around people and just open up and talk, because it's like, you know what I'm saying, you gotta break the ice. You gotta break the ice, you know what I'm saying? People are people by default, bro. We got emotions, we got feelings. Man or woman, it don't matter, you know? Some are better, you know what I'm saying, playing it off than others. Some of them is just shows, some of it just screams blatantly like, oh, insecure. Some of the shit, you would never know based off of how a motherfucker look that they scared as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But that anxiety is a motherfucker. But I'm telling y'all right now, bro, it gets better. You just gotta Put in the effort. And like I said at the beginning, get out of your comfort zone. That's all you gotta do, fam. It takes time. I'm not saying jump out immediately. No, folks, take your time. Pace yourself with it. It's gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, take it at your pace, but actually put in effort. And for me personally, this was the effort. Actually sitting here, applying myself for BMO. Got the job. Did the interview. Now I'm in class. Damn near like the best motherfucker up in there. Like the light of the class. The light of the class is up in there just interacting with everybody, talking to everybody, chopping it up with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, it's just a good vibe up in there for the most part. I just hope the other people just, you know, get out their comfort zone in due time. It's just week 2 that we've been doing this shit. We got about like, what, another 2 months to go with this? So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna pray for him. I'm gonna keep working with him. You know, I'm patient. I'm a patient type of person, so I ain't the type of motherfucker to be like, fuck you. Nah, I'm actually a patient type of person. If you're respectable, obviously, but if you're not, fuck you, obviously. But yeah, fam, this is a lesson learned, bro. For me, and it's a beautiful lesson. Getting out your comfort zone. It is not that hard, but it does take time and it does take effort. And to anybody that's interested in working from a home, working from the crib, I suggest you do it. I don't care if it's working at a bank. I would suggest applying for a bank, actually. But whether it's applying for a bank or just a call center, hey, go for it. If it's paying well, it can get your bills paid, go for it. 9 times out of 10, they gonna send you equipment to set up shop anyway. So you ain't gotta go buy nothing. That is the fucking ultimate motherfucking, that is a cheat code, bro. What if it's a power outage? Call your manager, let them know what's up, get on the phone with tech until they can restore the power, right? And if they can't restore the power, you might log out for the day. Okay, guess what? You never left the crib. You still got paid. Beautiful thing. Just get out your comfort zone. You'll never know where it'll take you. Until next time, y'all take care though.
Miller time. Dropping dimes, let's go. Said we need not go, so I need not say. Lay the smack down on your goof ass, you don't bring my payment. Say you're looking for foundation, yeah? Can't be the case, bitch, you don't know your placement. Unless it's Zodiacs, no need to go to that. I throw your facts, think abstract, you just whack, you too old for that. Take accountability, it's some things you need to tweak. New lesson learning now, I got a topic every week.
Give a fuck about what your pop said. Yeah, bitch, shut your mouth. No, you roll like the Rock said. Don't give a fuck about what your pop said. Yeah, just shut your mouth. No, you roll like the Rock said. Don't give a fuck about what your pop said. Yeah, just shut your mouth. No, you roll like the Rock said. Don't give a fuck about what your pop said. Yeah, just shut your mouth. No, you roll like the Rock said.